I saw Home Alone for the first time this year, and I was like trying to write some funny joke video about it, but like the more I think about it, the angrier I become. Home Alone is just adults failing kids, the movie. On every single level, at every opportunity, adults are failing kids. Let's talk first about that chaotic household. Clearly, those parents spend no time with their kids. Those parents have not had a single conversation with any of their kids. They don't know any of their likes, dislikes, friends. I would be surprised if they knew their middle names. Conflict resolution? What's that? Feelings haven't been invented yet. You're telling me that your 8-year-old son is standing in a room where a grown man called him a little jerk, his brother called him a disease, everyone else was yelling at him, and you know that his big brother was literally bullying him. Kevin's fighting him. Buzz is 3 times his size, and Kevin gets in trouble. You don't want to have like a talk with any of these kids. You want to sit down, have some sort of family meeting. The actual like leaving him at the house, that I understand. That's like, you realize too little too late, but also those older kids, they knew Kevin wasn't there. You telling me they didn't know Kevin wasn't there? There was so long while Kevin was not there and nobody even said anything. And there were like a lot of kids there, but Kevin only has 4 siblings. So his 4 siblings didn't notice or care that he was gone. And that's because his parents don't actually make family time and none of them ever talk to each other. Kevin is alone, wandering in public, interacting with adults for so long during this movie, and no one catches it as a red flag. One cashier is like, "Where are your parents?" And he's like, "They're around here somewhere." And she goes, "Okay, I won't look into this." He goes to Santa, and I understand this is just a guy who's just gonna clock it off, right? But he goes to a child, walks up to a grown man in the dark, and is like, "Can I have my family back, please? I'm all alone." And he goes, "Okay," and he doesn't do anything. You wanna give that kid a ride home, man? You wanna ask a follow-up question? This old man neighbor who he thinks is like a monster, but he's actually just a guy who also can't talk to his son. He knows Kevin's there alone, doesn't check in on him at all. He helps him catch 2 burglars. He knows he's home alone. He calls the police. They get arrested. He knows this kid is in danger. It's been through a very traumatic life experience at such a young age. He's not in the house when Kevin's parents come back. He's like, "All right, you're good, right? You're good? All right, I'm gonna leave now." The Wet Bandits are probably the most positive role models Kevin has because they're the only adults in his life who aren't neglecting him.